Got nothing.
Okay. All right, so
Nope.
you guys move back towards on the way to the temple?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys are on your way. You've passed, you travel for a few more hours, and I mean, the day is getting dark, and you know that by the time you get there, it will be night. At this point, I imagine it is a dreary, silent trudge. The morale is down across the board. Eventually, as you come through the woods, a loud snap is heard and calls everybody's attention. You find yourself on a narrow part of the path. You guys can get set up around here. Did that
So-
ping not show?
No.
Well, the map is kind of big also, so you might have missed it.
Oh,
The
okay.
west
There.
side.
Yeah, it was just all the way on the left.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pig is not bringing up the front anymore.
Bring it to the front.
All right, so who's carrying what now? Paul, if you're going to use that spear, you probably need to set up an actual attack for it.
Yeah, I was in the process of doing it actually.
Oh yeah.
So I used up the alchemist supplies.
And by the way, it's called a chiong. I
The
found
spear?
Yeah, that's what that type of spear is called.
Oh. Neat.
Gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and keep calling it a spear if that's alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you want to put it on the character sheet as chiong, that would be
Oh.
fine. Qiang.
Do you want us to do initiative or are we just walking?
So you guys heard a loud snap and the forest is quiet. I'm just trying to figure out what
Items
so-
and stuff.
perception checks. Yeah, and I was trying to figure out who's carrying what and who's doing what.
Perception checks, you said?
Yes.
I'd be
Egg's
happier
keen
with that
hearing.
egg.
Babe, you need to turn your advantage back off.
I thought I did.
It's off.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I saw your old Arcana check in the list. That's my bad. Egg and Thame. Mere moments before your throat is torn out, you catch sight of this, gigantic wolf beast, a warg, come charging from the underbrush.
Okay, but
So
okay. Sorry.
initiative, please.
Yeah. Basically,
Actually,
that perception was
okay.
so we didn't get surprised.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
and then actually, I'm gonna move everybody down a little bit just so we have more of the map to use.
Mhm. That makes sense.
Thane. Killing it.
Well, maybe. You have to find out how combat works first.
Still
That's the
entering
first
this
opportunity.
spear
to
thing.
kill.
And
Okay. Descending order. All right. Oh, Zand, what is your dexterity modifier?
3.
Okay, so you are the +1, so there.
Hmm.
Okay. Thame, catching the beast just before it leaps out of the brush, you are able to use your heightened dexterity to maintain control of the situation. You have initiative.
okay. I think as it leaps out of the brush, I take the spear and just run up to it as it's running and jab it
Okay. Are you using one-handed or two-handed?
two-handed with all my
So,
might.
all right, so it's a D8 with the attack or with the damage roll if you hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You did not.
I did not.
No, the warg is able to nimbly sidestep the thrust. Zan, your
Guess I'll
keen
recover.
eyesight. Oh no, it was egg because and you had meh. But you're still able to act. They did shout out and warn you.
Nice. Take out my javelins
Mm-hmm.
and recklessly. Wait, is reckless? Yeah. Recklessly throw them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and sharpshoot.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to set it up. 19.
That is a hit.
Alright. 14 damage.
Okay.
My second one, also sharpshooting. Not a hit.
Correct. That is not a hit. Give me one moment. All right, how much damage did you do? 14?
14.
All right, so you wedge a javelin between the shoulder blades of the oncoming warg. All right. It winces in pain, and the first thing that strikes you as odd is that wargs don't travel alone. As the group begins to try to take in their surroundings, the rest of the pack leaps out of the brush.
Awkward.
Okay. All right. Two of the wargs are going to be attacking Zand, leaping and tearing with their nasty fangs.
With their advantaged attacks.
Yes.
I think that it's within my. Okay, so I get opportunity attack because it enters my reach
Okay.
Nice.
at 10. The one that's coming for me.
Okay. That is a hit.
Feel the pain.
Okay, and when it hits, its speed gets to 0 at 10 range.
Okay. $18 damage to Zand as the two wargs both latch on and just begin to tear at you. Looks like Egg is able to stay the advance of one, and Thame is able to use his spear to bat away the jaws of the initial war. Petalin, you have the initiative.
Hey, how are you supposed to do the modifier thing?
What modifier?
When you're calculating health in the green circle, it says add a new value into the box or enter a modification.
So
you
you
minus
just
1
put
plus
by
1,
itself.
whatever happens.
yeah. You just hit minus and then enter.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I kept putting 44 minus.
Yeah, plus or minus. Petalin?
Okay, so I'm going to gosh.
Sorry,
Oop.
that wasn't what I meant to do.
Sentinel!
For some reason, it's not the description isn't showing where it should be on my character sheet, and I can't figure out what I did to make that disappear.
Well, now you can read it.
Alright, I'm gonna stab this one, the northernmost warg, with my dagger.
Sure. Yeah, that's a hit. That is a stabby stab. Wow.
Stab.
All right.
And
You-
then I'm
You
also
sink
gonna
your blade
use-
into it.
I'm also gonna use a sorcerer point
Mm-hmm.
to cast Toll the Dead on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to succeed at a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And you're kind of far from the mic, so you're chopping in
Oh,
and
sorry. Succeed on a wisdom saving.
out. What is the DC?
14.
All right. And then what happens?
If you're missing any hit points, you take 1d12 necrotic damage. If you fail, you're safe.
Okay. And if I save, nothing?
If you save, nothing.
Oh, really? It's not like half?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I failed anyway, so roll your d12.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want you to know your spell effects. So. Wow, all right. Very good.
There you go.
Nice.
So you jam your dagger in and its warm, sticky blood gets all over you, and then you're just like, bitch, you dying. Die some more.
Ring a ding ding.
Yeah, you ring the toll of the dead chimes for that warg. All right. That would be Egg's initiative.
All right.
You guys got to put
Gonna
your
be-
names on there.
I'm going to be using the weird glaive as my default
Okay.
since it worked so well last time.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack. Yeah, I will just attack the one that's in front of me. Egg is now
Okay.
very focused.
Not focused enough.
Yeah.
It
That's a,
dances nimbly to the side of your clumsy attack as you attack with a weapon you aren't entirely familiar with.
yeah, and then use my bonus action to
Okay.
swing up the other end.
Mm-hmm. The warg, cocky at your clumsiness, being an intelligent creature,
Sure.
doesn't notice that you've spun the glaive around and just clock it right upside its stupid warg head. Yeah.
Good shit.
Get clocked.
Thame, the initiative is yours.
Right. So after missing first attack, I think I loosen my grip on the spear so it's one-handed now, and stab again once with it,
Okay.
missing
It's,
entirely.
Wow, did you get 2 1s in a row? Or
Yeah,
did you
it's
just
like-
roll low last time?
I rolled low last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The-
miss, right?
Switching to one hand. Oh, I mean, yeah, automatically.
Yeah.
Switching to one hand makes the spear feel a little clumsy, despite. It's a +1 weapon, so you can just add +1 to all rolls and damage. You get to know that for whatever reason because it affects combat.
Right.
Yeah, the spear feels clumsy switching, and you aren't really able to get the thrust to act the way you want.
All right. So
Just off the mark.
I thrusted it and then was throwing my body weight with it. And even
Yeah.
though that missed, I followed up with my other hand doing just 2 quick punches.
Mm-hmm. You can do a punch and a kick.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah, both of those hit. The back fist and heels, the heel kick. Whap, whap. Letting the weight of your clumsy swing carry your momentum forward.
That for damage. More importantly, make a dex
Wait.
save.
You messed up on damage.
Yeah.
It didn't roll right?
No,
Correct.
it didn't roll correctly.
You just rolled 1 + 3.
Yeah.
Why would it do that? Okay.
Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look at your. So you're doing unarmed. Oh, because you're on your damage, you just have 1. It should be 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try that
So now do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how much damage you've been missing out on.
Who knows?
I think we
got
would have
this
caught
far.
that earlier, though. Weird.
I mean, the back fist knocks the warg's head to the side slightly, and the spinning heel kick just cracks its spine, and it sinks limp to the ground dead.
Okay, cool. You don't have to make a save. It's fine.
Well, yeah, I don't want to, so it's just dead.
Okay.
Easier.
Less paperwork.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Zand.
Just kill the top one on top.
Okay.
I'll pull out my longsword and warhammer.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, honestly, you're probably better off just doing the warhammer two-handed. Well, actually, against these maybe not, but yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah.
the longsword isn't light, so I don't know if you can actually dual wield it.
I thought you said it felt like. I assume that's
Right.
what you were telling me.
No. It's made of a material not steel. Is what I was going with that.
Draw, restore 2 one-handed weapons.
Does that mean when you said that the
Yeah,
spear felt
you
good in
can-
my hand, you were saying it's +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you guys hadn't identified them, so you know.
Yeah, okay.
My dual wielder lets me dual wield weapons that aren't light.
If you're using two-weapon fighting, which you aren't because you don't have two-weapon fighting because it doesn't fit your class.
I don't have 2 weapon. What do you mean?
Two-weapon fighting is an ability in this game. It's a fighting style. It's something that fighters have access to and rangers have access to. It's not like it. There's a difference. So you can wield the hammer and something, or the longsword and one of your light weapons, but you can't do hammer and longsword.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta let the dog out of the bedroom.
Okay.
Hang on.
Go for it. Wouldn't it be better to... Wait, can I duel the warhammer and the javelin?
Yep.
Wouldn't that be better than just one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'll do that then. Javelin
Okay.
and warhammer.
Okay.
Warhammer first. That's not supposed to be advantage. So 14.
14 hits.
And javelin.
They both hit.
I guess I should have done damage first. Whatever. So that's for the warhammer.
Okay.
And I'm not raging, so no other buffs. And
The javelin. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
All right. It is severely wounded as you just crack this thing in the skull and stab it, but it's still standing. It's still on its feet. The 2 wargs on Zand, like again, intelligent creatures. They see that this threat is quite menacing, but also hurt, so they press their attack. But a capable fighter, you're able to fend them off. Meanwhile, Egg, the one coming in to give you chomps, is unhappy that you were able to halt its advance previously. But skillfully, you just kind of bat it away with the butt end of your glaive. Pedal
Very
in.
determined.
The initiative is yours. Babe.
She went to let the dogs out.
Oh, sorry.
dog's
Sorry,
right
I was
here.
muted. I was
Yeah.
muted. Um,
She did let the dog. It's right here.
yeah. No. I'm just gonna stab this one to the north side again.
Okay, and go for the dagger. I mean, why not just cast this time instead of using sorcery points? Precious sorcery points. Or were you just wanting to stab it?
I was gonna stab it.
Okay, that's fine. A 9 misses.
A knife.
Yeah. The dog is unimpressed by your feeble half-gnome swings.
I like how Pedalin's broken. She's just angrily slashing at things as a mage or a sorceress. I love it.
I'm so upset. We've lost 2 companions, and I don't have any spell slots.
Just want no, I get it. You just want to
And
cut
you
something.
bet you have cantrips
I'm so
forever.
upset.
You can cast cantrips forever. Like that's
Create
what
water.
like cantrips in 5th edition are like your damage as a spellcaster.
No, I know. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like I'm upset.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
like
okay.
that she's just broken and wants to.
That's fine. That's
Neat
fine. I just
things.
wanted to make sure you were aware. Egg, you're up.
All right. Gonna, not impressed with this warg in front of me. I will
Mhm.
attempt to stab it in the head with my glaive.
Okay.
Okay.
Stab the fuck out of it in the head.
Yeah.
I stab it in the head.
Uh huh. Typically more of a slashing weapon. This man knows how to thrust with it.
Yes.
All right.
Thrust he does.
Yeah. It is impaled, but still living.
And then I swing, I like sort of cut through it
Mm-hmm.
all the way around.
Just like rip it out and whip it overhead. All right, and the damage
Yeah.
is. So with the thrust, you clearly broke and fragmented its skull and could see its fucking brain, but it was still alive. So you just take the butt end and just like smash it right into the brain, and just like brain matter and skull bits just kind of explode out of its skull cavity, and it just crumbles.
Gross.
Yeah.
Messy.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrinkle sprinkles under my breath.
Do you touch the amulet?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels red. It's very red.
Yes.
It's so red.
Fame.
I just walk right here and punch.
Mhm.
This one is still alive, I guess.
They're both the red and.
Oh, they're both okay.
Yeah, they turn white when they die.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
They're like squid.
or dog poops.
Well, I guess not punch. I'm gonna just basically do the same thing. Thrust the spear
Okay.
forward
Oh yeah, that's good.
and follow up with a
Good
backhand.
thrust.
That's
Backhand
not good.
misses, but
Yeah, you take a chunk out of it.
that's it.
Did you add the +1s to the weapon?
I did. It should have taken.
Okay.
Let me just. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's +2, yeah.
Oh, it should. Wait, what?
Wait. 1d6 plus 3. Dex plus 2. Wait.
Oops.
Oh, sorry.
sorry. I didn't. Well, now we're all clicking on things. All right, Dex +1 plus proficient. So that is correct.
Yeah.
And that is correct. Okay. Yeah. No. All right. That's fine. So that was 10 right before.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. All right. And then you missed with the unarmed, and Zand has the initiative.
Stab the javelin at the top one.
Okay. It nimbly dances aside.
Alright, well then in my fury I will swing my warhammer at it.
Well, furiously, you missed.
Okay.
It slams into the ground next to the warg. You swear you hear it laugh at you.
Man, that would have hurt if that hit.
They So red is going to attack Zand, and orange will be attacking Thane as it turns its attention to the new aggressor. Zand, you take 8 damage as the creature's jaws close around your calf. And Thame, you take 7. I need you
Okay.
both to make a DC 13 strength check, or be knocked prone. Prone's and. Thame, however, manages to stay on his feet. Pedalin, the initiative is yours.
All right. Well, seeing Zand knocked flat kind of wakes me up out of my stabby bloodlust,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna throw Toll the Dead at that north warg one more time.
Okay.
So if you want to
What's
make
the-
another Wisdom
What's the save?
14.
All right. Deal damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Shit.
Yeah, the dead have called, and for a split second, you swear you can see the beast's like spirit ripped from its body, and the body, and it just its mortal coil goes limp.
I look at her in awe.
Yeah. Like she just rent this creature's spirit from its body by ringing like an otherworldly bell. So was that charged or uncharged?
It was charged.
Okay, and then Egg.
Can I stand on that warg's corpse?
If you stand right here, you're within range.
I am, but for other reasons, I want to be within 5.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Or I mean, you could alternatively go here if you wanted.
Yes, but
Okay.
he would rather go there if he can.
Yeah, that's
That's
fine.
what I'm saying. And he will attempt to slash right at its eye. Just goes
Okay.
right for the eye this time.
Okay. That's yeah. Slice him right up. Oh fuck! You cut its face open. All right.
Shit.
And I do my twirl around.
Oh god damn it! All right.
Egg MVP.
Yeah, that's. So you cut its eye open and then like wedged the butt end in the eye socket where the eye used to be until it did. Oh well, all right. That
Shove it all
happens.
the way through.
That
Yeah,
happens.
that definitely happens. You are holding a gory, bloody weapon.
Guys,
It is a mess.
Guys, I think Egg might fight better when he's in mourning.
Makes sense.
Put my glaive away, fiddle with the amulet in my hand, and say
Mhm.
sprinkles under my breath.
Yeah.
Just fiddle like
Yeah.
Sand wasn't
These-
at 0, right?
No,
Okay.
No, not even.
Cool.
he
I
just
mean,
got knocked prone.
I'm not
Okay.
feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all, but
All right.
Right.
After another hour of travel, you spot something at the top of the trees, and it looks like something made by man. As you grow closer and you continue to follow the path, you eventually come across some great golden steps.
you're not prepared for this at all.
Oh, there
Not
it is.
even a little.
Yeah, all the way down to the bottom.
It is.
You
I thought it was
feel
loading.
Red shirt's gonna die.
you feel confident that this is the destination that you were meant to reach. As the great temple rises before you far into the sky. What do you do? As you get close, not even the sound of insect can be heard in the wood.
Does that mean this place is boarded?
I don't think we can go in there.
It's totally gonna die.
Well, what else are we gonna do?
That's the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
Now being several hours later, Madame Beldam, you get your first gasp of air as the petrification wears off.
Because it takes time. I was thinking about that.
Oh god.
Hold on, I'm here fucking playing Persona.
Yeah, well, not anymore, you're not.
Welcome. You live.
You find yourself in a familiar clearing, seeing signs of
all
camp.
alone.
The statue or the stone form of the other wizard is nearby and strangely has some chunks taken out of it and is balanced precariously between two logs, missing the arm that you saw happen. So.
Well, we split
I
the group.
suppose in my confusion, can I use fortune telling to direct me?
Sure. You may also notice that your amulet is missing.
And that's less important at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So the cards don't divine you any sort of information. Make a perception check. it's pretty clear that there are tracks on the path that are kind of fresh.
I suppose I will go follow the tracks.
Okay. All right, group, you're at the temple. What do you do?
Suddenly has the feeling to wait. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How long has it been since
Since
we
we
set out
rested?
this morning?
Let's say that it is nightfall.
Can we rest? Or is it?
If you want to make camp here, but you might want to move up the steps and check things out before just camping on stairs.
Like we did. Okay. And
If we
because
could-
stairs aren't very comfortable.
That's fair.
I'm gonna make the argument that we should try to rest before going into the temple if we can.
I mean, I was going to suggest that anyway. I ain't feeling good.
Yeah, I go to the
Yeah.
top of the stairs and just look around to see what I see.
Okay, so you reach the top of the stairs and see like huge wooden doors, probably like 40 feet tall, and 4 great columns. The stone like pathway at the top, however, is cracked and mangled, and a great gap is in the stones itself. Engraved on the temple doors is this message.
Oh, cool.
Everybody sees that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't close it.
Right.
And it's just written in common, pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Is common's everybody's primary language, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I suggest that whoever's got paper, write this down?
Already did.
I mean, no. I mean, it's a handout. You have access to it in your handouts.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
My character wrote it
Yeah.
down.
characters wouldn't remember.
Oh. Okay.
She's
I mean,
role playing.
yeah. Okay. Fair. No, I couldn't tell.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to be
The
polite.
blur between reality
understand.
and fiction.
We serve the elements, may they reign free. Interesting.
Rain, haha. Pun.
Well, if it's not a haven of safety, then
Probably don't want
we
to
should
rest.
probably camp outside of it.
But it does
Because-
say we don't have to fear the dangers. Wait, what is it?
Pilgrims must not fear the world outside, so I guess we're safe here.
That's
was
what it
Taking
means.
sarcasm.
one line
That
out
was
of context.
sarcasm.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I would be more inclined to say there are plenty of reasons to fear what's outside, but it's telling you to be strong or whatever. And
Do I notice that
Not
this
fear
tree
anyway.
is like different? Or is that-
It's the same. It's just for the model.
Oh, okay.
Like that. I needed the pond, and it's attached to the pond, or I wanted the pond, I should say.
I see.
I'll see if I can fix it by doing this. Oh, select.
But I do see like the edge of a pond under the trees.
Yes.
I pointed out to the group.
There.
It's
Nice.
as good a
Damn.
spot to rest as any.
Well, if we rest at the top of the stairs without going in the temple, I guess we'd be okay.
And so these stairs, and like this is intentional. These stairs go all the way up to the top of the canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to go down and around
Mm-hmm.
to get down to the pond.
I still think it's worth
Also, I
it
don't
to do that.
particularly feel like stepping on this.
Yeah. Is
So
there is there any pebbles or anything around?
Sure.
I just kind of want to throw one as hard as I can to skip it across the floor in front of me where the cracks and
Mhm.
big gouge are.
Okay. So you throw a rock or you throw a pebble, and it goes into the gouge. And it goes down there.
How long does it take to hear the hit at the bottom?
You don't hear a hit.
I
at the
don't hear it?
bottom.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like a nice pond rest.
Agreed.
I feel like if we go down there, something's gonna try and eat us.
I feel like if we stay up here, he's gonna try to eat us.
Well, the thing says that dangers beyond this temple and be granted entry. So something is around here on the outside that we have to get past to get inside. So there's some challenge out there somewhere.
Forgot my character.
Unless it's referring to this gap in the floor.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So
But maybe we
everybody
make
is
that-
where they are.
Yep.
On the map.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean we're about to be attacked?
That sounds like metagaming to me.
Well, I'm basically asking if you were setting up for an attack right now.
And I just need to know if that's where everybody is.
Yep.
Egg is fine camping here or camping down below.
I
Doesn't
just
matter to
break
me.
out my bedroll. Just
Well-
lay down.
I guess we're camping up here then.
Okay. I mean, they are. You don't have to. You can go down to the pond if you want.
No, I don't want to go down to the pond by
No, she wasn't the
myself.
one that wanted to.
I just wanted there to be a consensus, but I guess I'll move to the top of the stairs and everybody else is.
Mm-hmm. You have a hard time climbing the stairs.
They're so big!
Yeah.
My legs are so short!
Well, like, so I mean, everybody would have a hard time climbing the stairs, but it's especially hard for you.
I suppose I understand why you wouldn't want to go back down just so that we have to go back up.
I hang out one step down.
Rude.
Just tie a rope to one of the giant columns and rappel down.
Yeah, exactly. Easy.
That's what our good rope is for.
Mm-hmm.
We only have regular rope. We don't have good rope.
True.
Are there walls here on the side?
No.
No, that's why I don't want to sleep
this is an
up
open
here.
platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense that we should not. For some
I'm
reason,
not
I was
worried about
imagining
it.
There were
We're
walls
gonna
up
roll in
here.
our sleep.
I'm gonna start walking back down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh,
And it's gonna take me a long time to do
Yeah.
so.
It takes you like 20 minutes.
I'm fine with that.
At some point, Madame Beldam, you come across the corpses of 4 recently slain wargs. Some of them have been chewed on and eaten, or parts of them eaten.
Have fun walking at night.
I walk here and peer into the trees, looking for the water.
if you two are staying up here, I'm staying up here. I'm staying with the majority of the party.
I'm staying up here.
Do I easily see the water?
Yeah, it's actually like you can see that there's even a little path to it. So maybe those who resided at the temple at one point in time used it as a place of leisure.
Yeah, I just take the path to wherever it leads, near the water, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to
Sure.
the edge here and just like look down and see if I can keep an eye on him.
Okay. You see him near the pond. It's like no wind even comes through the trees here, and so the water is like glass.
I just start setting my supplies down.
Okay.
Hey guys, it looks like it might actually be safe down there.
I'm laying down already.
Oh,
What is that?
lazy bones.
Oh,
I am hurt.
We're all hurt.
I'm not that hurt. I'm emotionally scarred. Egg has emotional pains.
where I'm at, is it still very quiet and still?
Yes.
I just start nodding off to sleep on my bedroll.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Egg is
kills in
keeping
my
first
spot.
watch.
Okay.
All right, I'll lay down on my bedroll right here.
So you guys are doing a long rest?
I thought we were doing a short.
Yeah.
Well, we have. I think that we should.
My character's body is going to do a long rest. He's beaten up pretty bad.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm down for a long rest.
Okay. First watch passes. Who's on second?
I'll be on second.
Okay.
A lot of dice.
I
I hate.
Yeah, I'll explain why I do that at some point in
Okay,
time, but
fair
really
enough.
there's a reason.
Percentiles?
No.
Okay.
Who's on third watch?
I guess I can be.
Okay. Zand, make a perception check.
God damn it.
What are you using to look out into the
I'll
where
probably
you
have
are?
a torch.
Okay, so torch. All right.
No other way that I could see at night.
Okay. All right, who's taking fourth?
I mean, if somebody wants to come wake me up to do it, they can.
Well, presumably Zand being on watch would have to come wake you up.
Right.
I shall wake up Egg.
Okay.
I assume that won't disrupt like a
Well, he
Yeah,
needs
full
8 hours of sleep, so it basically just means that you guys are going to take an extra 2 hours to do this.
You do need 8 hours of sleep.
Yes. You can do this. You'll take 10 hours instead of 8.
Well,
Or you could just
make
go
my way
wake up
down.
Dame.
Yeah, I'll make my way down.
Okay. As you get towards the bottom of the steps, make another perception check. The torchlight just barely illuminates what looks like a figure walking toward you. A lone, solitary humanoid figure walking towards you on the path.
I unsheath my longsword.
Dick? Okay.
I just whip it out.
Okay.
Pilgrims need not fear the outside world.
Torch out, dicks out.
Dicks out from Madam Belden.
For Madam Belden.
I mean, you guys already rubbed juice all over her face, so.
Sure do.
All right. Do you just stand there, sword drawn, torch held high? Or are you
it's
gonna
coming
go?
towards me. I ain't going towards it.
You gonna go wake up Fame, or you're just gonna stay at the bottom of the steps because you can't go back up fast enough?
I guess I'll stay at the bottom.
So you're just gonna stay
Yeah, I'll
there?
go wake up Zane. He's waking up anyway, yeah.
All right. So Thame,
Yeah.
you're shaken awake.
Yeah, okay. What's up?
There's someone there.
Someone where? I look around. Yeah.
I point.
Okay.
I think
I guess I look and I probably can see more clearly.
Yeah, make a perception check. You can clearly make out the figure of a lone woman walking towards the temple with no light. She's walking in the dark.
Is it obvious to me who it is?
No.
Okay.
They're far enough away that it
That
like
I can't tell.
and the way that dark vision works, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're
Okay.
just at the end of your vision scope. So
Okay. So I just say, yeah, what? It's just a lone woman wandering around in the dark. I start readying my weapon as I'm talking.
I was like,
Nice.
I was like, how am I going to respond to this? No, I was totally talking to you earlier. I was
Okay.
pointing, rather.
Madam Beldam, you see a figure frantically gesturing with its torch in the distance, and you see two people standing near one another. and they begin to ready their weapons. With your excellent dark vision and knowing that your group likely headed this way and this was your destination, you're pretty sure you know who it is. What do you do?
I yell, "Put that away, you mountain of meat."
I guess I get excited.
We hear it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he yelled. Or she yelled.
I look over towards Madam, and I just run out towards you.
Holding your weapon?
Fuck yeah. I'm excited. This is the best news I've heard all day.
Okay. The meat mountain runs at you excitedly.
So there's a chance that it's not her.
Yeah, I'm still holding I'm still holding my spear out because I'm sure this is either a trick or an apparition. I was just woken up in the middle of the night, and the person we left for dead as a giant stone thing is walking towards us. This isn't right.
That would be super fucking intimidating, though. It's just a mountain of meat run at you.
But so yeah, I don't move forward.
This is in
I
you
just
guys'
hold
hands
it.
now.
I just hold my weapon out. Just be like, wait, what?
As Zand gets closer to me and within range, I use Prestidigitation to cast a flash in front of his eyes to
Let's fuck
stop the hulking mass.
that. Ah!
Okay.
God,
I mean, it's
probably be blind.
So I mean, again, this
stop.
interaction is all with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So
I stop, and I just kind of like, get like that half-second stun.
Mhm.
I slowly walk up, still brandishing the spear, saying, "Build 'em?
Who else would it be in the middle of the night?
You were stone. How do I know this isn't a trick?"
I was stone.
Right? How do I know that's you? I've seen a lot
run
of
up
shit
behind
today, man.
I want to point out, I'm still asleep at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, no, you
'cause
two-
Yeah.
I'm just exhausted.
You and Egg. Yeah, you and Egg
just
both.
asleep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I say,
Yeah.
how can you prove that you're you?
Actually, they're shouting. Both of you guys go ahead and make perception checks.
Yeah, that's
If you get
probably
over
fair.
a 10, you'll wake up.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I do not
Egg,
wake up.
Egg is dead to the world, but Petalin wakes up to the sound of shouting.
All right, hearing the shouts, I get up and, I look and I see the torch flickering, but they're still too far down for me to see exactly
Mhm.
what's going on. So I move over to wake Egg up, and when I wake him up, I put my hand over his mouth and to keep him from yelling, and I kind of just go shh with my finger over my mouth like that,
Okay.
and then I point out
Welcome to
You
the
know.
world of the living, Egg.
and I point down to
I
what's
live.
going on.
I try to peer out through the darkness, but I don't have dark vision, so I can only
Well,
see what's
there's-
illuminated by the torch.
So you see 3 feet. Well, actually, how close is Madame Beldam to? You
I-
guys are like
I
next to
keep
each other,
walking.
right?
Yeah.
Like everybody's within what 20 feet of each other by now.
probably.
Okay, so yeah, you see a group of 3 people down at the bottom talking, but you can't make out what's being said. You just heard a shout, and then the shh, and that's the gist of your information.
I look to see if Zand is still sleeping where he was before.
He
I
is
can see
not.
him up here. And
Yeah,
he's
you
not
can
there.
clearly make out the mountain of meat that is Zand.
I just I just like get my weapon ready and don't move beyond
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Taking my
I'll
cue
go
from
ahead
Egg, I
and
stay put.
I'll pull out my immovable rod and demonstrate. that it
Okay.
actually functions. Does anyone else have this?
I'll lower my spear.
I put away my weapon, take out the notepad, and write how.
Yeah, I just look at what he wrote and then
So hold
point
on.
to it
Just,
as well.
Just for logistics. He sets the torch down, pulls out his paper, starts writing on the dirt,
Yeah.
picks the torch back up, gestures to the paper, hopes that it doesn't catch on fire, and that you understand that he's pointing with his torch.
I point to
Yes.
the paper as well.
Yeah.
That he's holding.
This is.
Yeah.
I never claimed to be intelligent.
I don't think you are.
I'm not. I'm average.
Smarter than some people in this group.
True.
Yeah, I'm smarter than my
Not wrong.
Okay.
I'd put away my immovable rod and tell him, your guess is as good as mine. I didn't exactly know what was going on.
I just start smiling, which is like the first time I've smiled probably in weeks now. Just
Okay.
like motion, come, we have much to catch up on, and like point towards where I was taking camp here.
Okay.
I'll hold out my hand for you to shake it. Before putting my, or right after putting my notepad away for logistics.
So what is the plan here? Like, so you're gonna go and catch up in the tent. Zand, you're gonna go to sleep. Are you
Once
gonna
I get
remind?
up there, oh fuck, never mind.
Are you gonna remind Thame that it's his watch? Are you gonna stay on watch for an extended watch? How you do this?
Before leaving, I'll like nudge Thane and like point to my eyes and like point around.
You pantomime watch. Yeah, got
Yes.
it.
I just say, oh right. I'll just sit down on the steps actually at the bottom there and let him go back up the steps.
Okay.
And I'll just motion for
Madam Beldam.
Beldam to sit with me, and like we have much to catch up on.
Okay. Zand eventually makes it back up to the top of the steps about 20 minutes later.
That's probably how long it takes to describe everything that happened.
Okay.
So
At the top one, I assume they'll have.
I see Zand coming back up slowly, and I just go back to sleep.
Okay.
I asked Zand, who is it?
I'll cover my eyes with my hand.
What? I don't know what that means. I realize it's not your watch anymore, but
Point to the woman down there and cover my eyes.
I got nothing.
Then I'm
but-
going to sleep.
makes
You're
sense.
not getting it from that. I don't care.
Okay. So final watch goes uneventfully.
Okay.
You make it to dawn and have completed your full rest unmolested.
Cool.
We'll do a little bit.
survive.
We'll walk through the very next steps and then we'll call session there.
Okay.
So you have
So-
one more session of Zand, Lizard. I apologize.
It's okay. I kind of figured this was going to happen as soon as Madam Beldam died, actually. Well, died.
Died is a strong word now.
An
Turn to
incorrect
stone.
word.
Petrified. Was petrified.
Yeah.
I also don't hate Zand.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, minus the inability to talk.
I think that
And
makes
I'm
it
not gonna-
funner.
So obnoxious.
Okay, so what do you guys do? It's dawn. The sun has come out.
Woken up. They've had their
tomorrow.
greetings.
It's a brand new day.
Everyone's excited that Madam's alive.
Mhm.
I give Madam a great big hug.
Like a little hug, really.
Well,
Yeah.
I
it's
can
big
give
for
her a
me.
So once the greetings have been made,
The band's back
Egg's
together.
greeting is, yeah, I trusted you'd find your way out of that.
Trust what? What about my potion that I made?
That was part of the trust.
You can read the thing now, Rumble.
It's also, he says it sarcastically.
I'm gonna guess that Thame is on the steps somewhere.
Yeah.
So during a long rest, let's see, you regain all lost hit points, and you regain spent hit dice up to half of your total.
Oh,
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you only spent half, you get them all back. If you spent more than half, you get half back.
Does my time encased in stone count as a long rest?
No, you
Hmm.
don't exist during a long rest. However, we can just say that you sleep in today. I mean, you guys had to go from early night to dawn, so just for mechanics' sake, we'll say that you've long rest.
Sure.
Probably stayed a little bit longer. Just for his rest.
Yeah.
Her
Mhm.
rest.
Yep.
But, did you read the thing, Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Who has my amulet?
I do.
I'd like that back, please.
I hand it over.
I also give the madam the book, the spell book from the other stone mage.
Can
Okay.
I flip through the pages and see if it's worth anything to me?
You flip through the sure, you can browse the book. So you take a look at the book and you recognize that it is definitely a wizard spell book, but that it will take you time to decipher his particular style of writing magic before you are able to really assimilate or attempt to assimilate any of his own spells.
God, I'm so glad he's alive. Fuck. I thought that whole book was just worthless.
I mean, a spell book is worth a lot. so-
Sold it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Traded
we're not
it for
gonna make
something?
it out of this, so like,
Traded it for Basilisk blood.
Yeah.
You could have.
We no longer
at
have
least
any
you
of
got
that, right?
something
That's all
positive
gone.
out of that fucking.
Yeah, that
I'm
is all
pretty
gone.
sure I literally smeared it all over the
Yeah.
madam.
Okay.
All right. I'll take a step forward.
Okay. You are standing on the
step,
cracked stone.
I was totally thinking.
So
I
the
was gonna
doors
fall
are
through.
here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take
Okay.
one step forward as well.
Okay, you are on the stone.
I'm going to walk over here.
Okay.
I whip out my 50-foot length of rope.
She's
Mhm.
like, whoa.
I whip out my 50-footer.
God damn.
I think we should all hold on to a section of the rope, so that in case somebody falls in the crack, the rest of us can catch them.
Oh,
I like this
Alright.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
I take a step back and motion for the rope.
Yeah, I grab part of it as well.
Okay, with it being 50 feet long, we can each grab it at 10-foot intervals, if that works for y'all.
I look over at Zan and say, I think we hang back and let the smaller ones go first.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, goody!
Okay, it's not like you want to catch Zan.
Exactly. So
That is an excellent point, yes.
I think me and Zan will go like in a formation like that, holding the rope,
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever wants to go
Oh,
in front
I
of us
also
can.
hold out my rope so we can actually
guess-
just tie them together or whatever.
Sure.
I guess I
Yeah.
will go first.
Alright.
And
So
since I have the end of the rope, I will tie it around my waist.
Okay. So
Okay.
everybody's tied up. Everybody's roped off. And you
Mhm.
guys venture out into the stone platform, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Where is your goal? Where are you trying to get to?
To the
Doors.
doors.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that was so much easier than I thought it would be.
Man, we almost died there. That was crazy.
It's almost like the
Scariest
gods
thing yet.
want us to see one more thing before our deaths.
And so I begin the process of pushing open the door.
You push on the door and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's what I
I
figured.
push harder.
You push harder and nothing happens.
I pull on the door.
What do you
knock.
pull on?
I don't know, is there a handle?
No. You knock and nothing happens.
I'm gonna
I
look
mean,
at
it goes-
the pillar
it goes-
we're near.
Okay.
Is there anything inscribed, runes, anything special about it?
I mean,
Not really.
make an Arcana check,
God damn it. Okay.
as there are some symbols on it.
Can we all just make
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, there are definitely some symbols on the pillar.
I just point it out and just be like, what are these?
it? I assume we all can make the Arcana.
Sure.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
person who I wanted to roll more than anything.
All right. Pedal in. You recognize these as elemental symbols.
They're elemental symbols.
The pillar here, it looks like the elemental symbol of fire.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I look at
So-
this one here. What's that one I point out?
Now, knowing that they're elemental symbols gives you advantage on your Arcana check to identify.
Okay.
I'll just let Pedalin tell
No.
me.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll.
Do I have to roll another Arcana check?
Yes, yes.
Just do it all for them all.
Nice.
It is the elemental symbol of wind.
In the sake of time, yeah, just roll two.
Well, I need to know which order you're
This
going in.
one down here for this third one.
What is?
Okay, so you're going counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the elemental symbol of water.
Okay.
You aren't sure what that one is,
Okay, so it's going counterclockwise.
but it's different from the others.
But
So
it's different from the others.
yeah.
Fire, wind, water, and then mystery. In
Probably
the
Earth.
Bottom
Heart.
right hand.
Yeah, heart.
no, see, heart would be here, and
That's
it's
true.
broken.
Oh no, it's got a broken heart.
Oh no.
God. The cheese.
I take
Does anyone know how to capture a water elemental?
out near the pillar we're at a torch, light it, and just
Mhm.
start like moving it along the column to see if anything happens.
Okay, nothing happens.
I take it to the door and do the same, just kind of lightly grazing the flame on the door.
Sure.
Where's the
The
mug?
door seems unmarred by fire, despite being a wooden door. Zand, was there?
Where's the mug?
I have the mug.
I motion at it.
You pantomime mug? Okay.
Well, I just point at it.
Oh, I didn't know if she's wearing it on her belt or has it in a backpack. You know.
I have it's like strung to the outside of the backpack.
yeah.
Okay.
I go, oh, I get it. I ask for the mug.
I hand over the mug.
Okay. In the interest of time, I'm going
Uh-huh.
down here to grab
Yeah,
water
right.
in it,
Right, I
and
understand.
I come back.
Okay.
So we have a mug full of water.
Okay.
Probably should have also grabbed Earth while you're down there.
And you did suddenly.
I
So he's
mean,
got the mug in one hand and then just like a
Just
handful
a
of dirt.
Handful of dirt. Love it.
I'd probably
Okay.
grab some soil accidentally when I
Sure.
threw the mug into the water to grab water quickly.
Sure. So you've got, let's say a cloth, like a hanky full of dirt that you've tied together.
Uh-huh.
and you've got the never spill mug or whatever full of water
Yeah. And a lit torch
and a lit
as of
torch.
right now.
Uh-huh.
I look towards Petalin.
Hey,
Someone
quickly
goes
go
on the
blow.
other pillar.
I go over to the wind pillar and I whip out my bedroll and I start fanning the pillar with my bedroll.
Okay. So
For
I
air.
assume everybody's taking an element and applying it to their pillar.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, okay.
I
Wow.
look towards Petalin
Oh.
expectingly.
Quit looking at me. I don't know what to do.
Did anyone read what the last line said?
Face the dangers
Yeah, but
beyond
that
this
involves
temple and be
facing
granted
danger.
entry.
The danger is beyond this temple.
Does it have something to do with the word face?
I'm thinking
Just rub it on
beyond
my
this
face.
temple.
Do what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, what'd you say?
two people spoke at once, so I don't know what happened.
Double.
Oh, I'm saying the part that says beyond this temple.
So,
Zand, what did you say?
I was joking that I rubbed it on my face.
Oh, nothing happens. It feels like wood on your face. Probably a feeling you're used to.
Oh. Oh.
so, madam, you're suggesting we go back down to like the pond or something?
Well, somewhere that's not here.
Okay, I'm good with that. We can go search for a clue or a key
Oh.
or something.
I will wait, what?
I take the earth and I put it down in the crevice.
Okay. Dirt goes in the cracks.
I look towards everyone else.
Following
expectantly.
his lead, I throw my torch down there as well.
There's a torch down. It goes probably like 20 feet down, and then you can't see it anymore.
I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, but
Whatever, it's a thing.
I spit down there.
down there.
All right.
We're going down towards the pond anyway.
Somebody should pee down there.
Okay. I'm willing to offer heavenly hints at the cost of an inspiration point.
Yeah, fine.
Don't
I'll
look at
give
me.
mine.
No, I'll give mine.
Okay.
That makes
you can
more
both
sense.
give them, but all right. So Zand gives his. Zand. Actually, you know what? I'll DM you.
Then he can choose to share it.
Oh God.
Yo, it would be great if he didn't. Like, oh, I know what to do. Later.
So, I mean, that was kind of assumed.
I know.
Was that what my inspiration was?
Yep.
Shit, I want a refund.
You can share that with the group.
How?
I
Write
mean,
it
you
down.
can tell them out of character.
Oh, wordplay.
Oh, well, I knew it's gotta be that.
Okay. I'm willing. There's more inspiration and more hints to be given.
I assume my throwing shit down the
Nothing happened.
yeah, that's it. I'll go get more earth.
Anybody else?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll give my inspiration.
Okay.
I feel like that means nothing to me.
What is it?
Oh, well, maybe share it with the group.
He said Moria, which I know is a Lord of the Rings reference, but
Oh, like speak friend and enter?
Did he speak to the elements?
Face the dangers beyond this temple and be granted entry. So, okay, I'm gonna go up to the door
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna turn my back to the door
Okay.
so that I am facing the steps,
Uh-huh.
and then I try to walk backwards through the door.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm watching to see what she's doing.
Okay.
Gathering mirth, I guess.
Okay. Egg and Madame
I'm
Beldam?
staring down the pit,
Okay.
thinking. Or
I
not
suppose
thinking.
I'm watching the
spaced
half
out.
elf.
Okay. So Madame Beldam and Thame see Petalin disappear.
I run to where she was and look around.
Okay.
No
And
trace.
there's no sign of her here.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, I get it now.
I turn
Well done.
around and just like, so my back's against it, and I just like look around to see what she saw.
She sees beyond the temple to the south.
Can we just say my character figured it out?
Sure.
Yep.
You want
I
to share
make
with the group,
noises.
or do you?
I turn around and I walk backwards.
Okay. So Zand walks backwards and disappears.
I close my
Egg,
eyes
by this
and do
point,
the
you
same.
might you look up and.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Egg
yeah.
is looking for Petalin, and then he sees
Mhm.
Zan disappear. He runs over to the door, and then
Okay.
you know.
It's like,
Yeah, face the dangers beyond the granted entry. Well done.
you stand in a pitch black temple. Four small columns or four narrow columns are before you. One of them disappears into a deep pit. Those with dark vision, if you peer over the edge, can see that it just, like, instead of being anchored against the floor like you would expect a pillar to, it goes through the floor all the way down.
Can those of us with
Oh,
dark vision see any
yeah.
further into the temple?
Yes. How far is your dark vision?
I think it's 60 feet.
Yep.
I need
I
to.
think
60.
that's what,
Yeah, 60.
Okay. Well, those without it, you're blind. Keep that in mind. So this room off to your right, and thus also the one off to the left that I'm going to reveal in a sec, they're a little complicated because they can't work in 3D space.
Right.
So I will give the descriptions of those, but this is where we are calling it for the evening. 1, 2. So
much.
this is the last thing I'm going to say regarding the session, and then we're going to call it. The rooms to your right and left are multi-story but cut in half, so it's like an open second story. That's what those ladders lead up. The two ladders lead up to.
I see.
Below are like workstations and desks, or with like a place to sit and a place to study. You can see some dilapidated books on them, and then above are the beds.
Okay, I see.
So, question.
Answer.
How much experience do we get for killing a teenage girl?
Well, we'll go over experience at the end of the session. Unfortunately, we had to cut some things, so I didn't get as much as you guys would have. But we will hand that out. Don't worry.
I was just making the joke.
How are you? How are the two humans planning on seeing?
Torch.
So torches.
Yeah, I lit a torch.
Okay. Well, then ahead of you, you should be able to see two great stone. Oops. Make sure something. Yes. Two giant stone columns in the middle of the pillars. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Then, other than that, it's just the rifts in the floor, the pillars themselves. And you can see. open these up a little bit. I wish it would let me like diagonally do
Yeah.
reveals, but you gotta do it like once a time.
Yep.
Okay. And unless there are questions, we will end session here. No questions?
Question.
Okay.
How stained is the madam with black brackish blood?
Not at all. As the stone crumbled away, so did the goo that you smeared on her.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
I need to head to bed soon.
Yeah. Everybody, 925 experience for the session.
I'm sorry, 900 and what?
25, I believe.
Yeah.
I already closed the calculator. Don't make me pull.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Does that push everybody to 5? Or how close are we?
I think it does.
Yeah, I think that's like 20.
6,500 is the
Oh.
5 break.
500.
Yeah.
So you guys are now at how much?
6520.
Oh, well, there you go. So prior to next session, everybody needs to go ahead and level themselves up. Next session. So people are leaving and going to be gone for a while. Let's go over those dates again. Who's leaving? Somebody's leaving next weekend, right? April 5th or May 5th or 6th?
Yeah, I'm gone. I fly back in on the 5th.
You fly back on the 5th. Okay. And then somebody else is leaving like the 12th, right? Or going to be gone the 12th?
12th.
And-
I'll get back on the 19th.
Okay, so how
Yeah.
about another Sunday session, and we'll go ahead and do this temple bit, and finish that quest. So it may be short, it may be 3-4 hours. We can do that on the 6th of May if that works for everybody.
Does that work for you, Rumble?
Yeah, I'm back like midday on the 5th.
Should work
And
for me.
then we'll have another
Probably.
3-week hiatus. Like I think we get back to it on the 2nd of June.
Sounds right.
Is that
Yep,
right?
Yep.
So is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
Next session, May 6th, Sunday.
Sunday.
So
Okay.
As far as I know at the moment, yes.
so for leveling up, we don't need to go to like a town or something. The gods just give us new.
Well, I never liked that you must rest to level up Morrowind shit. It's
Right.
like you've been I mean you're literally working out and developing these skills and gaining experience while you fight. So it's more
Right.
like you had an idea and you might have tried it once or twice, and then there's just this moment where you're like, fuck it, I know how to do a backflip, and so you try a backflip, and instead of landing on your head, you land on your feet.
Okay, cool.
No, the level up is it's a progression. I know I don't hand out experience until the end of the session, but it's something that you're earning constantly.
I just mean in the way that, like, depending on how you did it, next session in the temple, we would have things or we wouldn't have things, right?
Right.
So, like, we
Well,
will
I-
have those things is what I'm getting at.
Well, I mean, you guys. Well, actually, I think mechanically you have to finish a long rest.
Okay.
So, but you guys just long rested and haven't gained any experience since. So you would have.
Right.
Basically, you guys have to do a second long rest mechanically, but in game we're not. Like you would have leveled up before that long rest.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's fine.
As far as like balance goes, I had actually anticipated that we might have to stop here, so I have 2 versions of the temple based off if you guys are level 4 or level 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that was anticipated.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah, I thought some things might go wrong because I threw some curveballs tonight. So a lot of the feedback I got is that the last session felt a little railroady, and 100% it was. It was a pacing test for me. I wanted to know how you guys handled combat, what your reaction was to being worn down to your resources, and how quickly you could handle combat. So last session was very, very railroaded. I'm sure those of you that have played even one session with me before know that I don't typically do that. So this session had a lot more freedom in it, and because of that, I knew you guys would go slower. So
You were right.
I anticipated that this would be a checkpoint for us. Ending here is not a surprise. Now, some of the things that happened tonight were definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
Almost lost.
But I hope everybody had fun, and I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.